Hello, y'all. It's Sergeant Prepper here. Let me start off by saying this is for entertainment purposes only. Anything I say are my opinions only, and I do not condone violence of any kind. As real as it gets. I do not script what I say. So if you don't understand, send me a question, send me a message. Today we're going to talk about Equitable Division, or CW2. We always see CW2 all over the place. Oh, this country's going to become a civil war. One thing people never talk about is an equitable division. Okay, you have your leftists, your right wing and the middle people, conservatives. There are conservative Democrats, don't get me wrong. And then you have your leftists. So what I'm proposing is a way to avoid bloodshed on both sides. And take it as you want. What do you do? And there's a lot of it in this country and the world. When you don't get along with somebody, you split up. When you're no longer happy in your marriage, you get a divorce. And there generally is, especially in Idaho, a community property state, an equitable division. So what we should be talking about is, okay, let's talk about this equitable decision. Okay, the leftist people seem to like the coastal areas, east, west, whatever, maybe south, and the conservative right people more of the heartland of the country. So why can't we split it up and be done? Be done with the arguing. Be done with the name calling. Just split it up. You can have access to the coast set up by treaty. You can have enough to get a freeway out to the coast, a small coastal area to put all your ships you're going to have. Because if you're getting an equitable division, then all 2, 3, 4 parties are going to have get some of the naval ships. Split the tanks, split the boats, split the airplanes, jets, what have you. I think in the long run it will help with the bloodshed. And I think, in my opinion, it's the best route to go. Like I was talking about treaties earlier, okay? The coastal areas, all the water runs off from the center part of the country down to the ocean. Okay? They want their water. We get our access to the coastal areas. And a little bit of coastal area. We don't need a lot. And what have you. They have certain routes they can fly over. To go from coast to coast. The East Coast could have their own country, the Heartland can have their own country, and the West Coast, I pointed the wrong direction first time, West Coast is that way to me, would have their own country. We can make 3 countries out of it. Split everything up 3 ways. So, there's more to it than just bloodshed. We're going to kick the crap out of them. You know, there's no sense in doing that. Get a divorce. Equitable division. You can do it. People do it all the time. How many countries have north and south? How many states have east and west, north and south? You know, at one point they split. I think West Virginia was split up many a time, if I remember my history correct. So, you know, there is a way to equitably divide this country. Divide it how you want. If you want to live in a leftist place, go live in the coastal areas. You know, I'm talking state. If you don't like it all the way on the coast, you can live on the not coast side of that country. You know, but this bickering is going to has to stop amongst each other. It's not good for anybody. You know, split it up and let's get on with life. Because I don't know about you, and you can put this in your comments, I'm tired of hearing about it. Okay? Done hearing about it. I'll keep talking about it as long as I have to, but I'm done listening to all the rhetoric, listen to all the name calling, and we know where that comes from. Most of the name calling comes from the left. You know, a lot of the strife comes from the left. You know, if I had my way, I'd ship them all out to other countries and keep the USA intact. But I don't. So if they want to split it up, let's get it done. Let's split her up. No bloodshed, whatever, what have you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe. Ring my notification bell. I try to at least do one video a week. I'm busy at times here on the ranch, and with summer coming, I'll be probably even busier. But I'll do my best to get one up and get back into the prepping stuff a little bit more. I don't feel much like prepping when it's cold. So it happens when you start getting old. But anyway, keep it real and think about what I said. Share this with your friends and talk about it. Let's be talking. And, you know, if you have people on the left want to talk about it, talk to them about it. But anyway, until then, this is Sergeant Prepper. Hoo-ah.